Hey everyone, Chris Roma here, aka Roma Aquatics. I'm just doing a quick update on the RO unit, just to show you I did make some changes on it because it was actually leaking quite badly and wasn't really performing very well. So the first thing I did was a lot of these connections were leaking and just dripping. It wasn't a big leak. Like right now you can see I still have one leak on this back red one still dripping here. But very slow drip, but it is still dripping. But almost all of these connections were doing that, and there was like the Plex line that they gave you, there was no extra. It was like literally connection to connection. So when I tried to even push the connections in tighter, there was almost no extra tube to do that. So, but they did give you a lot of extra line in other places. So I just cut line from other places and replaced the line that were in these connections with longer connections that allowed me to give it a little bit more oomph for pressing. And it seemed to have stopped majority of the leaks, everything except for this little one back here that I just, for some reason, won't stop leaking. So if anyone has any suggestions on how I could get that leak to stop, that would be really, really appreciated. Please leave it in the comments below. Also, you can see I have a much higher, the unit is actually running right now. I'm making water. This is the wastewater I'm collecting because I'm about to go water my garden. So I actually emptied some RO water out of my bucket just so I can make RO water for watering the garden, and I'm going to do a water change with that. But anyways, now that this is all connected with longer and there's a little bit more excess piping and more pressure, it seems to be working much better. And the way I got more pressure is I don't know if you watched the installation video of how I installed this unit, but I had it installed through one of these that I capped off, and then there was just 1/4 inch Plex line like this running into the unit here as the water input source. And I feel there was a lot of very thin diameter line coming from a pinhole punched into the copper. So I felt like it was restricting the pressure that I could be getting out of the unit, because when I was running this unit it was barely at 50 if you've seen my installation video of this. And I believe this, with the double water saver plus package, it's recommended you have at least 65. So I was thinking about buying a booster pump actually, or removing one of these membranes to get it back down to 50 recommended PSI for one membrane, 65 for two. So I was like, oh man, and then I was like, well, maybe I could get more pressure if I split off of my laundry, and then I just made a little piece of hose with these clippings, and then this adapter was provided with the RO unit. So now I have this really thick diameter hose bringing water up into the unit, and there's only this very short amount of low diameter piping, and just that little one change brought up the pressure to about 65. Actually it's probably about 68, which is awesome because that's higher than what the recommended pressure is, and it's much better than the 50 PSI. And I've noticed that the wastewater is running much slower than it was before. So it's definitely running more efficiently. And in here we can see that this water is definitely running much faster. Without a doubt, it is probably going twice as fast as it was before. So that's great. And this is what I was talking about. I just filled up some water jugs with the RO water so I would make more water to get some wastewater that I need right now to water my plants. But that's it for this one, guys. I just wanted to do a quick update on my water, just so you see, to let you guys know I did have some leak problems, but they are doing better. My shrimp are doing excellent. I will do an update video on them shortly. It's been a very busy week for me, guys. Unfortunately, my grandmother passed away on Memorial Day, so keep her in your prayers. And that's why I missed the live stream on Wednesday, guys. I'm sorry about that. But I will be making some update videos and getting some more videos coming out real soon. Alright, guys, till next time.